We've covered a lot of ground in this mini course on skill building. In the first video, I explained how you build a skill as a choice. You can choose the non-effective way. It means to wind down many paths and hit many dead ends, which results in a frustrating, time-consuming, and exhaustive journey. Or you can choose the effective way, which is the direct route to building a skill. It's the efficient and effective path to skill building, and it's the path this mini course champions. Then, in the second video, I explained the importance of having a vision, a picture of your future self and the outcomes you want. In the last video, I introduced the skills pyramid to illustrate how most people focus their time and attention when it comes to building skills. I advocated that you take a different route, a different approach, a more effective approach. Take a bottom-up approach towards the skills pyramid and focus on the fundamentals. Although we're off to a great start, there's another critical aspect to consider when building a skill: taking time to assess your work and abilities. When I set out to become a writer, I quickly hit a plateau. I was sinking a ton of time and effort into writing, but I wasn't seeing the results. In retrospect, the reasons were obvious. I had no methods in place to measure my progress, nor did I have ways to assess if all of my hard work was being spent in the right place. So there were a lot of unanswered questions. Am I making progress? Am I using the correct learning tactics? What aspects of my skill do I need to improve upon? Am I spending my time on the right things? Am I really challenging myself, or am I staying within my comfort zone? Because so many questions remain unanswered, unsurprisingly, my development as a writer stagnated. This doesn't have to happen to you. Prevent this time-consuming and frustrating process by taking time to assess your work and abilities on a regular basis. I'm going to explain 3 ways how to go about that in this video. The first way to assess your work and abilities is to do a daily assessment. The process is simple. Take 5 to 10 minutes each day to assess your skill building work at the end of the day. It's an informal process that can be as simple as grabbing a pen and a piece of paper and writing about mistakes you made and how you corrected them, effective learning strategies you used, topics or concepts that you struggled with and that need more practice. Perhaps most importantly of all, note 1 to 3 things you learned or improved upon. In other words, find at least one positive thing you did today, something you did well. Building a skill is a marathon, not a sprint. Finding something positive about your performance is a daily reminder that your daily effort matters and it's making a difference. There's always something positive that comes from your work. Now, to get at that, ask yourself this question: how am I better now than I was this morning? Then write a few words to answer it. It's easy to get lost in the details of skill building, so that at the end of each week, take a step back and evaluate your overall progress, which is what you can do with weekly assessments. Weekly assessments are the second way to assess your work and abilities. Page through your daily assessments and see if you notice any patterns. Similar comments will resurface over time, which is why daily assessments matter. You need enough data points for these patterns to emerge. Then prioritize your weekly assessments so you can spot these patterns. This will help you know what you need to change up in the week ahead or what you want to keep doing. It's also helpful to jot down a few notes to capture your progress at the weekly level. Consider answering these questions. What needs more practice? What learning strategies worked well? What could have gone better and why? It's also useful to list 1 to 3 things you learned or improved upon during this week. Just like your daily assessments, aim to find a few positive things you did during the past week. Each month, take a bird's eye view toward your skill building progress, which you can do with monthly assessments. Monthly assessments are the third way to assess your work and abilities. A month is plenty of time to make significant headway on your skill. But it's also short enough for you to make a change if you need to. The idea is this: before you keep plowing ahead, you want to make sure you're going down the right path in the most effective way possible. So take some time and think through answers to these questions. How am I better today than I was a month ago? What learning tactics have worked well? What topics do I need to revisit? What could have gone better and why? Page through your weekly assessments to help you generate answers to these questions. Once again, you will see patterns. Similar comments and themes will appear over and over again. Use this information to inform your skill building process. You'll also see how far you've come in just a few weeks' time. What was hard for you at the start of the month is probably much easier for you now. That's progress. The ideas I've shared in this mini course on skill building are related to the hands-on practical skill building system my husband Paul and I created, Daily Skill Planner. Daily Skill Planner is a practical skill building system to build the skills you need for the life you want. It'll help you work on the right things in the right way so you can build skills efficiently and effectively. Now, initially, we created this system out of a need, our own. We needed an efficient and effective way to build personal and professional skills. But something interesting happened. Along the way, we learned that there are a lot of people just like us. And if you've watched this far in this video, you're probably one of them. You have professional goals. You have personal ambitions. You want to do great things and you don't want to settle. Above all, you want a clear-cut system to help you get there, to help you make it to the top. Daily Skill Planner is for you. In my next video in this series, I explain the simple 4-part framework that makes up our Daily Skill Planner and how it can help you get the outcomes you want efficiently and effectively. Thank you so much for watching. We'd love to hear from you, so please leave a comment below and let us know about your skill building journey. And as always, make it an effective day.